Hey guys, welcome back to the Insider episode 3. And man, a couple crazy games this past week. And bro, I'm pretty impressed with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers literally destroyed the Rams. If we look at the stats, but literally, the Rams were literally getting obliterated by Green Bay. No sign of Aaron Donald, no sign of freaking Jalen Ramsey. But hey, bro, what do you think about Aaron Rodgers? I see you wearing the jersey, man. So I gotta ask you, how you feeling?
Bro, he's a bad man, bro.
Hey, bro,
I,
he is a bad man.
I had to take a quote from Stephen A. Smith, but dude, I just I don't like how Jalen Ramsey and Devontae was hyped so much, and then we couldn't even see them so much in the game. And I'm not sure if you saw afterwards, Jalen Ramsey he went and showed respect to Devontae, but either way, he talked way too much smack. Just get destroyed by Devontae Adams.
Yeah, because I guess when you get of like a competition like that where you get so much pressure built up because you literally have the best cornerback in the game to one of the best route runners, about the best route running receiver in the league. There seems like this kind of pressure that builds up, and I guess when you don't perform the way people think you should have, it starts to take a toll on you. Because as we saw the play when I believe the Packers were like at the 3 yard line or at the 5 yard line, that little route that Devontae Adams he made to catch the end zone to catch the ball in the end zone. We saw Jalen Ramsey throw a little tantrum. So I guess it was just one of those things that like you expected so much of it, but just disappointing the way it turned out. But
Yeah.
man, if you look at the stats of this game, literally the stats for total yards was 484 to 244. So Green Bay was literally in total yards accumulating was almost double what the Rams had produced in passing yards, 296 to 180 to 148, which is surprisingly. But I mean, we saw Jared Goff come in after the backup quarterback. I think he broke his neck. Is that what happened? Did he break his neck?
Yeah, feel bad.
That's crazy, huh? That sucks. To break your neck. And then, I mean, I wouldn't want my neck to be broken. And then, so yeah, Jared Goff was like fresh off a thumb surgery. But honestly, I give props to the dude. I mean, he was able to carry his team to at least, you could say, the close of a game, but not really.
For
But
me, I feel bad because I feel like we didn't get to play the full version of the Rams, and like it's unfair because in the playoffs you want to see everybody healthy, and
yeah,
I just feel like we just walked over a team who wasn't even at its best.
but I mean, that's just,
How it
I
goes.
think when it comes to that, it just comes, that's just how football is sometimes. I mean, uh, things out of nowhere happen, like you saw Aaron Donald with his rib injury, and then just Devontae Adams is cooking up Jalen Ramsey, and Jared Goff was fresh off a thumb surgery, and so everything was just falling apart for the Rams. So I feel like it was more of one of those things that it's just like you have to play to the best of your ability, and the outcome is just going to come out the way it's supposed to come out. And obviously, Aaron Rodgers was a bad man and showcased that he is the MVP of the league right now. So, so I have a question for you because I
Go
know
for it.
Rodgers is going to play against the GOAT of football, the best to ever do it, Tom Brady, of course.
I'm gonna
Literally
correct you right
leading.
there. The most
Hey, bro.
accomplished quarterback. Accomplished.
Hey, bro. I don't know about that because I mean, if you think about it, Tom Brady has Tom Brady's his first year with the Bucs, and they are in the conference championship. That is something to look at as something pretty cool because I mean, who becomes a quarterback for a brand new team, carries them all the way to the conference championships, and still showcases that they're the best quarterback in the league.
He's a very good quarterback. I'm not gonna take nothing away from his game. I just don't think he's personally the greatest. I think he's the most accomplished.
True, true. But back to the question. So, what's okay? We all know that Tampa Bay runs more of a man-to-man defense. They run blitzing. They love to blitz. They love to cover man-to-man. But with this defense, you think it is enough to work against Aaron Rodgers? Because Aaron Rodgers, as you could see, that he literally can find a spot anywhere on the field to throw the ball.
They have such a good defense. Their linebackers, I believe they're the best against the run in the NFL. And I honestly think we had a bad game against them in week 6. But this time we know what Aaron Rodgers could do on a man on man with Devontae Adams. He is the best wide receiver in the NFL right now. And I honestly believe we should take this win because we are favored by 3.5 points.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like the key to this game is doubling up Devontae Adams because we know that the chemistry between him and Aaron Rodgers is something that is just it's crazy just to see them working together in action like that because they have so much experience in the league. They have so much time together that they literally know they have each other's back basically. So I feel like the key to winning or to beating Green Bay is covering up Devontae Adams, who is the NFL's best wide receiver right now at the moment.
But here's the thing: if you double Devontae Adams, you have Allen Lazard open, you have MVS open. Then you have to take one linebacker away, and that helps our run game. And I feel like our run game right now is peaking at the right time, as you saw against the Rams. I believe we ran for like 200 yards on them.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
So if you double Devontae, everything opens up for the Packers offense. So if you double him, I think it's better for us, to be honest.
How do you think Aaron Rodgers would work against a blitz? Like if say he needed a chance to scramble, do you think he'd be able to execute that?
Historically, like in the past, he's been one of the best against the blitz. It was just week 6. I think he had like an off day, and like he did get sacked. I think 4 times in that game, and then
Mm,
he just got like it went off like from good to bad. But
yeah.
honestly, I think he's not gonna have like it's the playoffs when the lights shine its brightest. He's gonna show up, and he's not afraid.
No, yeah, you're right. I mean, just Aaron Rodgers. Man, did you see the pass that he faked? He freaking
Oh,
faked the pass and just ran it straight into the end zone. Bro, when I saw that, I was like, dude, he made him jump hurdles. He made that defensive player literally. He faked the soul out of his freaking body, dude. It was crazy.
I'm
It
not
was
sure if you
literally
saw
crazy.
Twitter. You saw Twitter?
Yeah, I did see it on Twitter.
Dude, Twitter was blowing up, dude. They were making so many memes about him. I felt so bad.
Honestly, really. But now that we talked about and discussed about the passing, who do you think would more have a advantage on the run game? Because we both know that running game could be a vital role in these games because we obviously know that they're gonna both of the teams are preparing for a defense or preparing for an offense that has Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. And of course, being a defensive coordinator, do you think how are we going to stop these guys from throwing the ball? Obviously, once the quarterbacks realize that the blitz is coming in or realize that the defense starts to switch around. How do you think running the ball would play or be an effect for both of these teams?
I honestly believe running the ball is going to be the difference in this match because we saw what the Buccaneers did against the Saints, and they were. I'm not gonna say, or like they waited, like they stayed in the game with the run first, and then once they got honestly, I'm not sure if you saw the Saints game, but like running the ball with the Buccaneers, they took over and I'm not gonna say they wasted out the Saints defense. Like they got so tired, and
Yeah.
then Tom Brady could go into play action, and then everything was wide open for him.
Yeah, and a little bit of things were falling apart for the Saints as was for the Rams. There was there was news, an update on Michael Thomas saying that he's gonna have to undergo some surgeries in the offseason, and that the only reason why he played was try to help Drew Brees get his extra ring before, because obviously he's retired and stuff, or he's going to retire. But yeah, we saw Drew Brees throw 3 interceptions and stuff, and the defense was just feeling themselves. They held, I think, Drew Brees to, I think, 119 yards in passing with only 19 completed out of 37. So we could see that obviously Tom Brady saw that and he took advantage of that because defense wins games, and as the Saints are starting to decline in their defense, Tom Brady just went and finished off the job and put a lot of points on the board for them to continue forward.
And Tom Brady did everything in the game not to lose it. He saw that Drew Brees wasn't having his day,
Yeah,
so he said, if I just complete my throws, if we run the ball, we should be able to win this game with ease.
yeah, yeah. No, yeah, of course, because I mean, at the position of quarterback, you have to be able to feel the environment, and you have to be able to understand like the feeling of the game. Because if you see that your offense is progressively moving forward and you're making your throws, and as you said, you just got to complete one throw at a time, it starts to take a toll, and it starts to take a toll on the defense, and it starts to frustrate them a bit. And we've seen many players get frustrated. The like wild card weekend, we saw DK Metcalf get pretty frustrated, and then Lamar Jackson was getting frustrated too because he couldn't complete his scrambling runs, and then we would see Jalen Ramsey, and so as we see the environment of the games, we could tell that it does start to take a toll on some players, especially the superstars. And I feel like that's what had happened against what Tom Brady and when they had played against the Saints. But yeah, man. Obviously, I know you got Green Bay against this team, but I don't know. I would love to see Aaron Rodgers get a ring because I mean they worked their freaking butts off, and Aaron Rodgers MVP of the league, and it would just be a perfect story for him to win a Super Bowl ring. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Tom Brady finds a way to pull a dough because, like I said, he is with a brand new team, first year, and they are in the conference final. So that says a lot about their confidence and their ability to progress forward against teams like this. But hey, bro, Green Bay is a different beast. So want to find out and see.
So who you have in this game?
Hmm. Aaron Rodgers is a bad man, but Tom Brady is the GOAT. So I would want to go with Tom Brady.
You go with Tom
I just
Brady?
feel like, yeah, I feel like I would go with Tom Brady. He's just, I don't know, man. He's just a superstar. He just knows how to carry a team and improve them dramatically because it's crazy his effect that he has on teams.
You have a point, but I'm a Packers fan, and I understand Tom Brady is the most accomplished quarterback in the NFL, and he switched this team upside down from last year compared to this year.
Oh yeah,
But I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. I'm a Cheesehead. I'm a Packers fan, and I'm taking the Packers to win comfortably by 10 points. And I'm doing this, and I'm not even doing this just because I like the Packers more than like the Buccaneers. The weather is going to be a big effect in the game.
oh yeah,
It's
that too.
it should be like 10 degrees in Lambeau Field. It's called a frozen tundra for a reason. And I know Tom Brady's used to the cold weather. Gronk is too. But if you
Yeah,
look at the rest of the roster in Tampa Bay, they are not used to the cold. And I honestly believe the Packers could take advantage of that. And we should be able to win comfortably. I'm not sure if it will happen, but that's what I think.
I mean, yeah, the weather does play a big role in the games, but I don't know, man. We just have to wait and see because I still think Tom Brady's gonna win. But now
Now
that we
we
have
get
our,
go
go
for
ahead.
it. Now you go, you go.
Dang, bro, good. Now, okay, now that we discussed this game that Aaron Rodgers is going to lose, um, we're gonna go into the next game, which is the Chiefs versus the Bills. So, Sahara, what do you think the Chiefs expect out of Patrick Mahomes?
I expect. Well, I'm gonna start with this. I think Patrick Mahomes is gonna be healthy. Well, he's not gonna be full healthy, but he's gonna be good enough to be able to start on Sunday night. And I think right now the Chiefs are keeping it low. So the Bills, they still have to prepare for two quarterbacks. They have to prepare for Patrick Mahomes, and they have to prepare for anything like Patrick Mahomes. Anything is possible.
Chad Henne, bro, he literally carried the team in the last quarter of the game,
Beast, bro.
and it's just crazy to think because Patrick Mahomes, he kind of scared everybody for a bit. The way he got up after that hit, he was like he was dizzy. He could not stand up straight, and he had a lot of people like guessing, and a lot of people holding their breath. Even on the opposing team, like the players look over at him and like wish him the best. Because I mean, Patrick Mahomes is a really young player, and to see him go down like that is truly scary. Because we know that this dude is literally the franchise quarterback of the Chiefs, and he has had a huge impact on the NFL with the way he throws and the way he completes his passes and his success as a quarterback. So it was pretty scary to see that way he recuperated after that hit. But I mean, Patrick Mahomes says he is fine, but of course he must go through these protocols just to make sure that he is safe after being described having a concussion. But yeah, Chad Henne definitely needs to prepare himself just in case of anything. But he did have an impressive performance, and then the run that he made, it was like
Yeah.
third and like 15, I think, and he literally ran for 15 yards. It was fourth and inches, and then they sealed the game with a screen pass to Tyreek Hill. So he held himself pretty well and stuff. And they did talk about that Chad Henne had not played at all in a playoff game. So the first pass that he threw that game that day was his first pass ever in playoff, in for him, of course, in the
He
playoffs.
was really he was really impressive.
Yeah,
Hey, I want
and
to
the
ask
way
you a
he handled
question.
pressure too. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to ask you a question. Okay, I was shocked when Patrick Mahomes got hurt. It was like in the third quarter, and then Chad Henne came in, and I didn't feel like the Chiefs went down a little bit, but they were still able to compete with the backup quarterback against the Browns, who actually have a really good defense. And you think it's possible, even if Patrick Mahomes isn't able to play, you think they could beat the Bills?
That was that was the thing. I mean, I feel like what had happened with the Browns was they fully didn't take advantage of the situation. It's not to say that they took advantage that Patrick Mahomes was hurt, but I feel like at that moment the tables not I wouldn't say they turned, but the momentum started to shift a bit. Um, because obviously when you put in a quarterback that has never played in the playoffs before, playing to participate in the conference finals, it's something that you kind of have to cross your fingers for. But I feel like if Patrick Mahomes does not play against the Bills for etc. reason, maybe he's just not feeling it, or um, maybe they just didn't want to start him because of the way that he ended last game. I feel like the Bills would need to take advantage of that very quickly right at the start of the whistle, because I feel like if Chad Henne had played the first two quarters of the game instead of Patrick Mahomes, it would have been a different outcome. Because Patrick Mahomes would run and complete first downs. He would literally throw passes across his body and throw off the defense by the way he looked, and just threw it the opposite direction. So I feel like if Patrick Mahomes does not play, the Bills need to take advantage of it. But if they do play, I feel like the Bills can still hold up against them because the Bills have a really good defense, and Josh Allen is just he's a really impressive quarterback.
So I'm guessing you have the Bills to win this game, huh?
Yes, I would want the Bills to win this game, yeah, because I mean Buffalo, Bills Mafia and stuff, and I mean it's a small city, and it would be amazing to bring back a ring to them and a championship to them. So, and I feel like if Josh Allen wins the Super Bowl, he beats the Chiefs, and they go on to play in the Super Bowl, I feel like Josh Allen would be the face of the NFL. Because right now we could say Patrick Mahomes is that young player. He's a player that impresses everybody with the way he throws the ball and the way he carries his team, and so much he's accomplished in so little. Josh Allen, if they beat the Chiefs, he will become the face of the NFL because hey, you beat the returning champs, and you literally beat one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So I feel like it would be a huge change in the position of who's the best in the NFL.
I honestly believe even if Patrick Mahomes doesn't play, just because the Chiefs have so many weapons on the offensive side, the Chiefs would win even with Patrick Mahomes on the bench.
Yeah, you think so?
I think so. They have Tyreek Hill, they have Kelsey, they have a decent run game. They have Le'Veon Bell, and I forgot the other one. They have a really good offensive line. They don't have the best offensive line. I feel like they would be able to protect the quarterback. And I mean, the Bills are favorite by 3 points, even though not knowing if Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to play. Once um, they see that Patrick Mahomes is healthy, I believe the spread is going to go up, and the Chiefs will be favored at least by 5 points.
Yeah, and the thing with when they had played the Browns, I guess everyone forgot that the defense of the Chiefs was still pretty dominant. Like the way they can execute and hold down the quarterback on the opposite team. I feel like a lot of people forgot about that. They thought, okay, you know what, Patrick Mahomes is gone, so the Chiefs are not no longer going to be able to score. But they also had forgotten that the Chiefs' defense still was able to hold their ground and make sure that they did not advance at all, which was crucial for the Chiefs having their star quarterback gone. So now that we had discussed both of the quarterbacks and what we think about both of the teams, do you think Josh Allen being with the Bills that is very heavy on passing, do you think they'll be able to produce enough points against the Chiefs talking about their defense?
Honestly, I don't think so because the Chiefs defense, their only weakness is the run game. And the Bills, they don't have a run game at all. And you could see it a lot in the playoffs. During the regular
Yeah.
season, it was hard to tell. But right now in the playoffs, it's really hard. You notice in the wild card weekend in the division round, everybody's stepping back and protecting the secondary. The Chiefs, they
Yeah.
have a really good secondary, and I don't think, I mean, Josh Allen is going to be able to put up points, but I don't think he's going to be able to put up as many points as the Chiefs offense.
Yeah, because they were talking about the running game. When the Bills had played against Baltimore, when they had beat Baltimore, they only rushed 16 times for 32 yards. So that just tells you how the running game is. So that's
Crazy.
why that's why the question was so focused on their passing, because their running game is not very they cannot execute as well as we hope they would in order to continue in the game like that against the Chiefs. So
They're so reliable on Josh Allen in the
yeah,
offense. And I mean, Josh Allen is a really good quarterback, but I just feel like they're just one piece away of being a Super Bowl team. Like they need a run game. And once they get a run game, I feel like next year they should be one of the favorites to win it all. But I feel this year it's not enough.
it'd be crazy to see. I mean, I don't know. So your predictions on the Super Bowl? Who do you think is going to make it to the Super Bowl?
I have Well, this is what I think would be the greatest Super Bowl, one of the greatest Super Bowl of all time, the State Farm Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. They are I mean, we see them all the time in State Farm,
Yeah,
and we would not want to have it any other way. That's what I think.
yeah. I feel like that would it's a battle of old and the new because Patrick Mahomes is he's new and Aaron Rodgers is more on the older side. So it would be more of like a big brother versus little brother. So I feel like right there would be a good head title. But I feel like as much as I how nice that sounds for the Bucs or for the Bucs, but for Green Bay and the Chiefs to be in the Super Bowl, I feel like I would want to see more of like a Bucs versus the Bills, just because you give two teams a chance that have not really seen playoff games that recent that like oftenly.
Yeah.
So I feel like that'd be a good game. I hope it wouldn't be a boring game because just by the sound of it, it would sound a little boring. But I mean, I don't know. Like everyone has been sleeping on the Bills until they started producing what they're producing now. Same with the Bucs, like you said earlier in this episode, that the Bucs were literally turned upside down because of Tom Brady. But I feel like actually I changed my mind. I changed my mind. I think I would go with yours too. I changed my mind. Yeah, I would want to see Green Bay and the Chiefs. Yeah, that just sounds a lot better. Way
I feel
better. I
like
don't know
it
what
would
the
be
hell
a
I'm talking
it
about.
would be it would be a better Super Bowl, but I at the same time I know Tom Brady will make history if he takes the Bucks team to the Super Bowl because it will be the first team to have a home Super Bowl ever.
Yeah. So
I
we're in
still have the
for
Packers though. I still have the Packers all day.
of course you have the Packers. You love Tom. You love Aaron Rodgers. You love Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, look, hey, I'm gonna do the McCrinkle Berry, Aaron Rodgers after he scored that touchdown.
Dude, his the celebrations of Green Bay is literally on point. Their celebrations are literally the best in the league.
Dude, he has a McCrinkle Berry. He has the I Love Gold. He has everything. Oh, he also has the belt, the WWE belt.
Oh yeah, I
He
know.
goes, "Ah,
Yeah, I did see that.
beast. He's a beast."
But as man, we're in for a. Well, I hope
Waiting
there's
for a
no
show.
offsets, man. Waiting for a show, waiting to see who comes up on top. And yeah, anything else you want to say about these upcoming games?
I just hope I'm right and you're wrong. I have the Packers. I have the Chiefs. You have the Buccaneers and the Bills.
Hey, you've been right this whole prediction time. All the teams that I said wanted to win have all lost. The Browns, the Seahawks, the Ravens, they've all lost, bro. So I think you're freaking. I think you're probably gonna be right. I'm just saying that so you're wrong, so I can jinx you. But hey, it's okay. We'll see where it goes from here.
uh, Last week I was 3-1 with my picks. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
I don't want to say. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to discuss that now. I don't want to discuss that right now. I'm still kind of heartbroken. It's okay, Lamar Jackson. You'll get him next time.
You get them next time.
Yeah. So I feel like we should wrap up this episode now that we just discussed what we feel like was going to go down in the future games and stuff. Anything else you want to add before we say our farewells?
Go Pack, go.
All right. See you guys later. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next episode. Peace.
Thanks.